Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mama and the Baby Brigade. Hope everybody's having a good Monday, June 6th. Well, not too bad. Had a decent weekend. Um, Finally finished something for a change. I finished my rectangular shawl, even though my dogs laid on. I don't know if any of y'all saw this. I posted on my Instagram at TapMama73 is my Instagram, and my new Facebook page, Tap Mama 73 in the Beg Brigade. We do have a Facebook page now, and it's public. There's no stipulations to join. Just join it, and just I did a little short video a few days ago. I can't remember exactly what day it was, to let y'all know that it was there. But there's no questions to answer. Just join. And if I check on it constantly. So if anybody did anything inappropriate or, that I didn't think, should be posted, I'll just remove it. It's not a big deal. But I just like to see what people are making. I can't read patterns. I do things via tutorials. So, patterns still confuse me. And I'm not the only one. Even Crystal at Bag O' Day doesn't read patterns. So I don't feel bad. Even if I never read patterns, I'm not going to feel bad about that. So as long as there's lovely people still putting tutorials out, I'm in good company. But anyway, I think I should have added longer, made this a little bit longer, but it still turned out pretty. I mean, I did it with one skein of 400 and some odd yards, so it's still pretty long. I don't know if I'll try to do it like that, but it's still long. It's still kind of the only thing I hated that it was not wide enough. I wish that I had, I think she has you chain 53, and I think that could have been wider. If it had been wider, it would have went down the back a little better. I think I'm going to redo this. Of course, I'm going to do it again because it was so easy. But it does work. It goes around me. It's definitely, shawl material. You could use it. It's just a wrap. Of course, a skinny lady. I say skinny. I don't mean, when I say skinny, being a big woman, I'm not using that as a derogatory term. I mean someone slender. I know slender is a more PC term, but I mean skinny as in, someone that this might, work better with. I don't mean it to be derogatory. I maybe in the past I might have meant it derogatory, but nowadays I don't mean it to be derogatory. I just mean it to be descriptive. If you skinny, you skinny. Some people, I grew up with a girl named Rebecca that no matter how much she ate, she never grew. She never, even after having a child, even to this day, she's skinny. She's got a little more in the middle at our age, but not much, since we were 14 years old and knew each other. And she's still skinny to me. And here I am, we were about the same size when we were 14. And here we are, we won't say like over 30 years later, and she's still skinny and I'm not. I had one kid. I had two kids. She only had the one. But oh well. But this goes, I would say, probably just about to the edge of my shoulders, maybe the bottom, right there under my shoulders, maybe just a little, but not very far. It's really short back there, so it doesn't. But like I said, a smaller person, it would probably work perfectly. But it did turn out really beautifully. This is Red Heart polo stripes, and I had a jumbo skein of it, and I used the majority of that. I had like very little left, so I didn't even have enough left to roll up in a ball. That's how much I used. So but it could be just used just a scarf. I mean, you could just use it like this and do like that if you wanted to, but the stitch is really pretty. Y'all can see, y'all can get a good look at it that way. And I was sitting in my room as I was looking at it, because I had it on the wall, you know, where I take pictures of things. And I was thinking, I could triple the chain number and make a throw blanket with this stitch. That's what I'm gonna do, because I have this favorite stripe that I like. I like this. This is really beautiful, but I've been wanting to make something with favorite stripe in the red heart. It's a brighter, like, it's got like oranges and reds and different colors, and I've been wanting to make something with that. And I got 4 of the jumbos, but I'm thinking I'm going to need 2 more jumbos of that to really make a really good couch blanket, you know, couch throw. And but this was 53 chains that you start out with, you know, 53, you chain 53. I think if I chain 212 and then, you know, use like 6 skeins of the jumbo, that should make me a big enough blanket in this stitch, because this is a yarn eater. This stitch is, it may not look like it to you, but this eats yarn, and it's so easy. I mean, I sat there, I think I binge watched at least 1 show on Hulu, and I watched 2 movies. I did it over a weekend, basically. I had it started, last video I did with y'all, I had like this much of it. Last video I had about this much of it, and then I finished it over the weekend. So that should tell you something, how easy it was. So of course, you know, I'm gonna have to wash this because it's got dog slobber on it and dog hair, but they're my dogs and they sleep with me, so there you go. And then I had some mail today. Now, I know we talked, you know, when I got my Lion Brand mystery box, I got this yarn. I got 3 of these, and I was like, ooh, I really want a blanket with that, but 3 of them's not gonna cut it. Well, apparently others heard the call, and I got emails, and through like 2 separate trades, I managed to get 15. I got 15 skeins of this now, and this was my other trade. This was my last trade for it, with a lady named Cheryl, and I thought we were just trading yarn. Well, she said she was going to put something in there for Johnny, because she's like me, she just gets paid once a month. You know, she's disabled and gets, you know, a check, and so she put some candy and a card in there for Johnny, which we gratefully, you know, appreciate. And she put a card in there for me, which I'm not, it's just, you know, for me, it's a thank you to me for how much she likes my channel, and which I appreciate that. And she had these in there, 2 of these. So I now have 15 skeins of this, between what I got from her and what I got from Emily from Texas. And when you know it, she didn't just send me those yarns. God bless her. I felt a little guilty after I opened the box and realized that she didn't just send me those yarns, because I just sent the yarn that we agreed to swap. I didn't know she was going to send some other stuff. And y'all know how I feel about Premier sweet rolls. I love some sweet rolls. Love it. And Premier yarn in general. I love Premier yarn. I never had a problem out of any of the yarn I've had from Premier. 3. And I hadn't opened this yet, but I'm gonna, because I have to. But it's just like, it's kind of like a minty green and blue and white. Oh! Okay. I'm back. Ooh, I shouldn't have been down like that, but look at that. And of course it's soft like butter. It's just dog hair. Okay. But look at that. That's probably why she kept it in the plastic. Oh, ooh. And it's so buttery soft. Almost all, like I said, never had a problem out of Premier yarn. Almost all their yarns are just like that, buttery soft, just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And this one is, oh, let me go ahead and give you all the specs. It is 245 yards per cake, 5 ounces, 140 grams. This is a 4 weight, of course. And you can machine wash or dry this. I have made I made a shawl out of this very same yarn, and I washed and dried it, and it was fine. Now I did wash it on medium, and I didn't dry it for very long because I was nervous because I had just made that item, and I was like, ugh. Anyway, this colorway is called, let me find it, Spearmint Pop. I concur. But that's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to get my hands in it. It's going to be something pretty. You know, it's probably going to be a granny stitch shawl, because I think that looks really good as a granny stitch shawl. And then I've been meaning to order myself some of this Premier Basics. And I love this color green anyway. But I've been meaning to order me some of this. So this was a good thing to get to try this. And this is like a spring green. Let me see what they call it. Let's see. What color is it? Spring green. And that's exactly what color I consider it, a spring green. But it has the Oeko-Tex thing on it, letting you know that it's safe. It's a worsted weight yarn. It's 359 yards, 7 ounces, 200 grams, and 100% acrylic. So, machine wash, warm, tumble dry. So yeah, it's really, and I would say it feels just as good as the Big Twist that I have so much of. I mean, they might even be made in the same place, because they feel the same to me. They do look a little bit, they might be constructed differently. Now, she did include some Big Twist in here also. Now I have quite a bit of Big Twist, and I have so many different colors in it. But guess what? She managed to find one that I didn't have. Shocker! Sky blue. Every time I went to go order this, they were out of it. But I guess up north, she's from up north, that maybe not out of it. But this is, I swear, just, now this feels a little more denser, and I think it's because of how they winded the skein versus how they winded this skein. Because Big Twist is, their skeins are loosely wound. They're not, it's not terribly tight. But this skein here is tight. It's very tightly wound. Because this is 180 yards, 6 ounces, 347 meters, and 170 grams. And it's a 4 weight also. But they're very, very similar in feel. But one feels more denser than the other. And of course, there's a yardage difference. Yeah, there's definitely a yardage difference. One says 380, one says 359. But this is more tighter. So, I'm not sure why that is. But it won't go to waste, I promise you. This will probably be one of those I add to Johnny's blanket when I make him a blanket this fall. I got at least 2 blankets I'm planning this fall. Johnny's blanket, which is going to be in this type, those type greens, and then I got 2 green blankets planned for the fall. And this blanket, I got this Magnolia Way, which is like a off-white color that I got from Hobby Lobby. I got 2 big old jumbo rolls in the Crafter's Secret, I think is what it's called. And 2 big old jumbo rolls of that. I'm going to pair it with these and make a big blanket. I just, I hadn't quite decided which tutorial I'm going to use. I may use a granny stitch, but I don't think so. I don't see myself using a granny stitch with that. I hadn't quite decided what pattern I'm going to use. Now, Johnny's, I really don't know either. I really don't know. I don't know if I'll do granny. I might do granny squares with his. I think that might be nice. Just a bunch of granny squares and put them together. That might be nice. Because I'm using a lot of different types of green. And I got this, yeah, because I only have 2 skeins of this jumbo this Karen Jumbo foliage. It's like a variegated green color, and I don't really want to buy any more of that color because it's high. That it's called Karen Jumbo, and the colorway is called foliage, and it's really beautiful. But every time I go to Price to get more of it, I have 2 of them. Every time I go to Price to get more of it, it's like $12, and I'm like, so that's why I just gonna maybe use it as an accent or something. That's why I'm thinking about doing the granny squares, because then I can use it like in the middle on some of the squares, and then on the outside on some of the squares, and just kind of, pepper it through the blanket without, and have enough to do it that way. So I think maybe his blanket might be granny squares, because then I could do it, piece, a little bit at a time, and then, have it together. Unlike Will's blanket, that's going to take me, that his birthday is in September, so I'm going to have to get cracking on it pretty soon so that I can get it done by September when he turns the big 30. But yes, Miss Cheryl did send me a box of goodies. She sent me more yarn than I didn't know that she was sending. And she sent Johnny some Reese's cups that he's already into. And yes, he did share with his mother. That's because he's sweet. Even though I am checking my sugar more seriously. Thank you. I did want to give a shout out to Sandy at Crochet Aid Canada, because she had said something about just finding out that she was diabetic after the doctor put her on a diabetic medicine. Well, last year, my doctor put me on diabetic medicine and called me diabetic. And I ignored him. I got the blood glucose meter, and I went through all the steps I was supposed to, and then I promptly threw the medicine away and just went on about my life and said, no, I'm not diabetic. But when she did that video, and after the doctor didn't even inform her that she was diabetic, just gave her the medicine, and she's, she's an upright kind of girl. She would have made the lifestyle changes if she'd have been told, but she wasn't even told. I had cut. Now I did make some lifestyle changes after I was told, and I had cut way back on the sweets, but I didn't check my sugar like I should have. I didn't, I wasn't watching, and I didn't take the medicine. If I'd have took the medicine, then I probably would have been further along and getting my A1C down. But my A1C went up instead. So, and those of you that have diabetes know what that is. That's how they decide whether you are diabetic or not. If you're below a 6.2, I think, then you're not diabetic. But if you get, above a 6.2, they start calling you pre-diabetic and all that. But last I checked, I was 6.7. And I don't like that. So I go back to the doctor in a week or two. And I plan on being better, because I've been taking the medicine every day, and I've been drinking plenty of water, and I've been watching, better about the sugar I eat, and I check my sugar at least once a day, and I, of course, I'm being more careful. So I think, it was just kind of a wake-up call for me to hear her talk about it. And then I was like, yep, and you've been told a year ago that you needed to take it and do better, and that you're not. So I am now. Who knows, maybe it'll impact my weight some, but I'm just drinking more water than I was, and I don't know, just eating more fruit, just having to be careful with things, because I want to be around. And then I am feeling better. I started drinking the medicine a couple of weeks ago, and I have noticed that I feel better. So obviously there's something to it. But anyhow, I just want to kind of touch base with y'all and see how everybody was doing on this Monday. I hope y'all are doing good. Me and Johnny are getting ready. Oh, I almost forgot. Oh, hold on. It's down here by my feet. Hold on. I thought it was. No, here it is. There's something else I wanted to show y'all that I got in the mail. I'm about ready to trade my phone in because it's not, my phone ain't acting right. You know what happens when your cell phone ain't acting right. You know what you do with it, right? You go trade it in and get a different one if you can. If you're eligible to trade it in. Well, I am now eligible. And of course I told y'all in the last video that, the last video like this freeform video, that ordered me a Yeti cup. Well, it's supposed to come in, I think Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. And I looked at the details and it didn't say that it sent a straw, even though it's a cup with a lid. Why don't y'all send a straw? That's kind of mean. You make us pay so much for a cup, but no straw. If they do, they didn't put it in the details. Anyway, so I got myself on over to Amazon and ordered me some straws. I saw where Cinnamon Twist had this straw with her cup that had a little rubber tip on it. And I wanted to help the environment by not using throwaway straws and get me some of these metal straws. And when I saw her, but the metal ones, they kind of hurt your teeth a little bit. Or some straw. The reason why I don't use a straw on a regular basis is because I don't like having something on my teeth all the time. I can't explain it. I just don't like the straw all the time. But when I saw the rubber tip on the end of her straw, I was like, I like that idea. I think I'd be okay with that. Well, these straws have their own little, they call them silicone. They don't call them rubber. It's silicone. Anyway, they have these removable tips where you can wash them. And they have different sizes in this. I only paid like $9. And it comes in this little plastic case. And there's all different kind of straws in here. And they're all metal. But they got this big one. Like, I guess if you have that, I don't know the name of it, but I have seen it on TV. This tea, this special drink, this fancy schmancy drink that some people drink with the little balls in it. And I guess if you drink that, you might need one of these. I don't. But I guess if I make myself a milkshake, I might want to have a bigger straw. And here are the straight straws. And this is, I guess, for a really large cup, which I did order a 32-ounce cup. So, and then we got bendy straws here at the bottom, which I like, bendy straw. And that's a bendy straw for a large cup, and that's exactly what I wanted. And then I got these fits on the end of this. And then you got this little doodad, which you can clean it with. Looks remarkably like a bottle, like a teeny tiny bottle washer that we used to have for baby bottles. Y'all, those of you that have babies, y'all know what I'm talking about. The bottle washer with the brush at the end of it. It goes down in the bottle and gets all the nooks and crannies. But I think it's cool that it comes in this case. But I'm sure Will want one of these straws for his Yeti cup. He has a Yeti cup that is like a mustard yellow color, same colors as his club, his social club he belongs to. So anyway, I just wanted to show y'all that. I thought that was cool for $9. And there's so many. There's like 1, 2, 3, 6 of the bendy straws. There's like 4 of the well, let's see. I don't know if I don't think there's 2 of these. These are like a regular size straw, and then there's 2 really long straws, and then 2 of the ones that you could suck the balls, those little malted balls through, or whatever it is that they have. And they all have these little, see, even the big straws have little rubber thingies you can put on there. But I look forward to having my cup this week. It's supposed to come Thursday. And I'm just sick of my ice melting. It's going to be real hot here in Louisiana real soon. and I'm real tired of my ice melting. And so I said, well, let me get me one of these, since Will got a Yeti cup, and I really like his cup, but I wanted a handle for mine, so I ordered one with a handle. So, but this, let's see if I can get this thing back down on here. These little doodads they're hard to get up, but it works. I mean, I think that's very nice. And then I ordered a phone case for the phone I'm finna go get, because I don't like to go get a new phone and not have a phone case to put it right into, because the phone I'm using to record this video is in a phone case. But the phone case I'm using is that hard plastic, and it's hard to get in and out of my tripod. So I decided that I would order me a rubberized one, or silicone in this case, that maybe it would be easier if it wasn't slick, if the outside of it wasn't slick like this one is real slick. So I ordered this green one, because I'm going to get the 13 Pro Max, because I can. That's why. Because mine is not holding a charge like it should, and it keeps dropping the Wi-Fi signal, and I think there's something wrong with it. I don't know. I haven't dropped my phone. Well, not in any far distance, maybe from the couch to the floor, which is a very short distance, and it's on carpet. So that's as far as my phone's been dropped. I'm real careful with my phone. But this is really nice quality. I got this from Amazon. It was like $13 and change. But I mean, trust me, I've bought a lot of phone cases in my life, and this is the nicest rubber. It feels like rubber, but it's not. It's silicone, but it's better made than any of the ones I've bought in the past. And it's called Cord King, let's see, designed in Paris, France. I'm fancy now. Wee. Sorry, couldn't help myself. But they sent this sweet little note telling me it had a lifetime warranty, and to contact them if anything went wrong. They sent me a little sticker, and then they sent me these little coffee stickers. I don't drink coffee unless it's like really cold outside and I need a caffeine kick. But aren't they cute? I might put them on my my whip cart. Well, my catch-all cart really at the moment. But yeah, I might put them on there. But I thought that was really cute. But I wanted to share that with you too, since I got that in the mail today. Hopefully, my Premier order should be here tomorrow. I don't know when my Hobie order will be here. It's already in transit and has left Denmark. So maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna try to be patient. But I did order some of that Winter Glow and in a wool mystery bag. Thanks to Crystal at Bag O' Day, because she got some beautiful wool out of her mystery bag she got. She got like, I think she said she got like $90 worth of wool in that $25 bag. I was like, I'm all over that. Thank you. So we'll just have to see. But I think, this has definitely been my year so far. And I think I'm going to upload this video, and then I'm going to go get my phone. But I love you all. I hope you all are having a good Monday. And I did want to remind everybody to pray for Granny Colleen. She had day surgery today. She's been on my mind all day. So I know I had others in my devotional that I just posted that we prayed for, but she just popped in my head just then and reminded me to if you're not thinking about her because maybe you didn't know that she's having an outpatient surgery today. But Granny Colleen is having, Granny Colleen's Crochet is her channel, and she posts really cute stuff that she makes and really pretty things that she makes, and you should check her out. I'll try to link her in the description. But she's supposed to have a day surgery today, and so I've been thinking about her and hoping that everything went fine and that she's back home and resting. But I don't know what kind of surgery. That's none of my business. But just, think about her. Shout, give her a little love and subscribe if you haven't done so. And just a little prayer for her speedy recovery from whatever surgery it is. And till I talk to y'all next time, remember to adopt, don't shop. Your best friend's waiting for you at the shelter. And I love you. God bless you. Bye.